Hey y'all, on this video, I'm doing a disclaimer. Everything I say is alleged. I do have links of where got information about this man named Audrey Strait. He was a circuit judge this man was the mayor, a circuit judge, and a lawyer of Conway County. Again, all the information I pulled from public files. I have pictures. I have grave site. So we're gonna do like a bio of this man from information that was public records, and I'm going to add on some more things that I have questions about. Again, disclaimer: this is all alleged information, but all the information and the things that I am saying, because I'm asking questions. Everything is going to be about me asking questions. This is for me to know personally, and in the future, if someone wants to make comments or contact me, my email is in my YouTube. You're welcome to do that. I'm coming with a light heart, and I'm coming with a lot of empathy, questions, and this is 2024. This is no longer in the 1920s. This is from a small town, but as a human being, I think these questions need to be answered on behalf of from the standpoint of the information I've pulled. This just a lot of this stuff with the names in common that I'm going to get into. They could just be names. They're common. Audrey Strait is spelled Audrey. The last name is Strait, Strait. I have my grandfather name. Uh, he was born in. I'm getting his birth date. His name is Audrey Strait Wolf. I have a uncle that has passed away. His name was Audrey Strait Wolf Jr. Is this a coincidence? What do y'all think, y'all? After I give all this information and just do a little feedback, and again, I have so many links in my bio about what I'm asking. I'm doing this from a spiritual standpoint. A lot of times, people in the family don't tell truth, and it doesn't make any sense to keep things secret or just be upfront and say it is what it is. And I happen to be one of these people that like to be upfront and forward. The truth will set you free. People will live with lies or are dealing with a lot of trauma and hurt, and they are not going to be able to move on. It keeps people trapped in these la la lands and fantasy worlds, and that's not where I live at. I like to be truth. Truth gives you an option to open your heart up and your heart chakra to real love and healing. And the only reason I'm doing this is because this is who I am and this is what I'm here for. So I'm just gonna give some information about Audrey Strait. Again, I have my grandfather's name is Audrey Strait Wolf, and then I have a uncle was named Audrey Strait Wolf Jr. as well. This name it doesn't seem like a popular name in the 20s. Why would somebody name their child after a mayor in the same town that she resides in the 20s? Why would a black woman, give her child a white man's name? That's a judge. He was a lawyer. He became mayor the same year my grandfather was born, and then he became a circuit judge. But let's get into it again. Everything's alleged. I'm just curious and asking questions and pulling things from public records. Okay, we are here to talk about these Audrey Straits from Morrilton, Arkansas, Conway County. Uh, Audrey Strait mayor of Morrilton, Arkansas. Um, he was the mayor 2 times. He was the first time that he became, and I found out that his father was the mayor of Morrilton, Arkansas, too. His name is William Strait. Um, he was the mayor number 20. He was the 24th mayor of Morrilton. He got sworn in on May 21st, 1923, and this is all available at the cityofmorrilton.com. And he served his term, and then he became the mayor of Morrilton, Arkansas again, the 27th mayor of Morrilton, Mayor Audrey Strait. And he was sworn in on January 17th of 1927. He was a lawyer. Come to find out, they came here from Alpha, Yale County, Arkansas. Mr. Audrey Strait Senior, the mayor, judge, lawyer. He was born on October the 24th, 1892, and he passed away on July 9th, 1972. That's the same year I was born. I was born on May 28th, 1972, and he died at age 79. Um, he had 2 spouses, look like. He had 2 biological children and 1 adopted child. They're all deceased at this time as well. Let's see. Oh yeah, and my great grandmother, the one she should be mentioning is that her name was Lucy Ann Wolf. Before that was Lucy Ann Smith. She had 2 children. I got information that, and all her children were by white men. Um, all I know, they were high ranking in positions in Conway County. Nobody really wants to talk about it, but just know both of the children were by white men. Uh, Miss Lucy Ann Wolf was born in 1892 to 1980. She died at age 87. I remember her. She was a short, real short lady, um, light skinned with long hair. She had gray eyes. She was, I think she was someone that was ahead of her time. Um, Everybody knew her. I'd say she visited a lot of homes. She was also a midwife. She was also a person that was busy in the public affairs. Like I said, she was a midwife. She helped people with pregnancy. She also was known to make salves. My dad still has salves and herbs and things like that. So it tells me she was a spiritual person, into spirituality as well. Um, Again, she was born in 1892 and she passed away in 1980. And I do respect her for being ahead of her time. Um, this lady, I remember her, a little details about her. She deserved to be respected. I know that because I'm a spiritual person as well, and I have a connection to her. I'm just gonna say that. Um, okay, and I told you about Audrey Strait Senior, the lawyer, the mayor, the judge. He's the information. He's in Elwood Cemetery for any of my relatives that happen to come on here. Even though I know y'all on here, I'm just telling you, y'all can go visit his grave at Elwood Cemetery. Um, and again, he had 2 wives, uh, and he had 2 biological kids, and he adopted a child as well. Um, my grandfather, now this is my grandfather, none of this is alleged. My grandfather's name was Audrey Strait Wolf. He was born on November 30th, 1922, and he died on February 17th of 1968. And I believe tragic, unknown reasons, and I do not believe they were of natural causes. From the information I have heard from um, the older elders in the community, and it's a very sad situation. But I'm here to get the truth out today. I'm asking questions. I am one of those people that to when things start not adding up, I'm one of the ones. If nobody wants to take a DNA test, if some of these people that are connected to some of these people that I mentioned, I will be the one that would love to close some doors and let some people start healing and get the light and stop and people start telling the truth. I'm willing to do the DNA test to anyone that and I don't want anything from no one. I don't want anything y'all got. I just want them to have the truth. And I'm willing to take a DNA test, but I still have aunts and uncles on that side. They are closer. So maybe y'all can reach out to them after, if this reaches someone's timeline or someone open it up due to his name and all the links that I have tagged. It's a reason for this. We need to get the truth out in this time. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that's in Conway County that has questions about black women having children allegedly with white men in the community, because we don't know yet. Like I said, I don't believe anything until the results come back about the situation. I'm just linking around. I'm just linking. Why would my great grandmother name her child after a white man, a mayor in Conway County? And the name, it's a name that I wouldn't even think about. It's not, Audrey, Strait, it doesn't even sound, it's not the best name to put together like that. I'm just saying, I would name them something else. It just didn't come out of thin air. That part, that name didn't. Okay, what else did I want to touch on? Let's give a little background about him. This man was very popular in the community. He was a politician as well. Again, he was a lawyer because his dad was a lawyer. His dad also was a mayor. He was a lawyer, mayor, judge. So he was following in the footsteps of his father as well. And it's an article. They ran companies. They had contracts with the railroad services. And another question that I would like to put out there to connect all of this together. My grandfather, Audrey Strait Wolf, I found out that I didn't get the exact date that they were married, but come to find out, Lucy Ann Smith Wolf, she got him as a newspaper groom. I'm sure back then, if a woman was pregnant, and then no white man was marrying black women back then. Even though my grandmother mother was half white, Irish descent, from what my understanding and research has been. And my grandmother, was biracial. So even though she was biracial, that still they were not going to marry in 1922, in the 1921, when she conceived it. Well, he was in November, so he was conceived in 1920. She got pregnant in 1922. There's not a white man that was going to marry a black woman. And I believe he was already married during the time that this alleged situation occurred. Okay. Again, all of this alleged. I'm just giving you a little history. Okay. We know that even though she's got 2 kids in the community, everybody knows she has 2 children by white men. That was told to me even by my maternal grandparents. All her kids was by white men. And so that out the way, I do know that my grandfather was by a white man. And this wolf man that she pen palled was like a paper husband that she wrote to. He came to live here in Arkansas. He was from Mississippi. And so with that being said, she had the house. He come to stay with her, and I'm assuming he knew she was pregnant already when he came here, and because he brought his child, I think it was a girl. He brought his child here with him when he came. So this was kind of like, well, I bet she was saying, well, I'm pregnant, and I have a home, and I know these men that I had these white men that I had these kids by. I'm just doing what she may have been thinking, and I'm pregnant, so I need a husband. So in those days, they had like they did articles in the newspaper, and they wrote each other. And if it worked out, he probably needs someone to help him take care of his child. And she had a home, and he came here to stay. And it gave her a husband to cover her children that she already had. Well, do y'all think that was a great idea? Yes or no? In 1922, I think it was. So this man came here, horse and buggy, with his child, and she took on they married and took on the responsibility of his child, and he took the responsibility of all her children. You see where I'm going? And so Wolf, it's a possibility, allegedly, we don't have no type of biological kinship to any of these people that's last name Wolf from Mississippi. Okay, and since we got that out the way, okay, let's get back on track here, or some more details that need to come out about the situation. My grandfather, Audrey Strait Wolf, he was a business owner. He had a logwood company. He was able to get contracts that no other black man was able to get. And everybody said they know why. Allegedly he had a connection where he could go and get his white father to get contracts for him that not even the white men were able to get. So he these logging contracts where he pick them up and drop them off. But again, this was in the 50s and 60s. Even though he was able to get these contracts through the help of someone that had great status and power for a black man, it didn't stop him from having to run in the woods at night because the unhappy white people in the community were very upset that they weren't able to get the contracts and get that money. And he had to stay, he had to get run out of his home or run down, chase down the highway and and then he had to hide in the woods of many of nights. And I think that's very sad. Even though allegedly his father that could not claim him publicly helped him, his help also became a detriment of him having to sleep and hide in the woods at night. That is so sad. Okay, and now this being said, I got a tremendous amount of cousins. Their name Audrey, Audra. They kept that name going, didn't they? They kept it going for a reason. And my aunts would slick talk and say, "You just don't know. He's just your grandfather was a very important person and all that." And I'm like, who the hell? Not that dude that came down here and I found out was a pen pal. He was staying with y'all. After my great grandmother put his ass out of her house. She put him out, and he had to come. He apparently didn't have any money or nothing. He was I would put him in a category of someone that just didn't have nothing, and he was living with a woman to have a place to stay. And I got a video about a man should not move into a woman's house. And that's what he did, and that's why he got treated like that. See, I tie everything together. So look at my video about why a man should not be living with a woman. She got tired of him, divorced him, and he had to end up staying over there with my grandfather, them, and with the over there. He didn't have nowhere else to go. But he did raise my grandfather. I give him that. And I have to say this. It takes a special type of man to take care of other people's children. And it takes a special type of woman to care for other people's children. A lot of times you don't know what is the angle or the intent behind it. Sometimes it's for money. Sometimes it's actually someone that is capable of taking care and they really have a good heart about it. And and sometimes, as you know, it's a lot of abuse on many levels. And I'm not gonna mention, y'all know what I'm getting at. It can be abuse on different levels that's going on as well. So you have to be careful who you bring into your home and who are around your children. And what else did I want to say? Yes, again, I'm doing this to get the truth out. I've done my research. My question is, y'all put it in the comments. Why would my great grandmother name her child in the 1922 after a white man that was a lawyer? It had been becoming a mayor. Why would she name her child's first name and middle name after that type of person that was a white man in the community? Put the comments below. Again, everything is allegedly, but these are all public records. Hit all the links in the bio and they'll take you straight to everything that I'm talking about. Again, and I want to get on my my dad's side of the family, because this is who it's pertaining to. My mom's side of the family helped me with the truth, okay? My grandmother told me some things when she's on her last few months of life. My grandfather, he always told us that y'all have white in y'all family. He always told on that side and on his side, because my grandfather on my mother's side, the maternal side, my grandfather on this side is French, Black, and Native American. I'm Indian, whatever you want to call it. And I know that about me in my family history. On this side here, there's a lot of Irish and white on my dad's side. That's the reason they so crazy. There's a reason why a lot of that Irish people are known to be very hot-headed. Anyway, we took a swab test and they took it to the lab and I looked at the results. It's a lot of white people, y'all. So a lot of people from different countries. They're white. And yeah, and then on on my grandmother's side, it's a lot of black. They're black and Africans and stuff on her side. So she's pretty black, okay. On my dad's side of the family, his mama has got a lot of like straight up Africans, okay, and it shows. And then on his dad's side, white, okay. Let's see what's going on here. What else I wanted to discuss about this? Yes, I just want to come out and say this is 2024. The truth needs to be told. I ain't the one to be trying to hide nothing. So when you come to me, you need to come with truth. Because I just want to know the truth. I don't like living behind walls after walls, covering up stuff, not able to have a voice. Now, my aunts and uncles, they don't have a voice. They have never told a truth to say, hey, This is who your grandfather is. They just talk around, ring around the rosy. They have to go a loop. They can't just say directly, oh, he was a very important man. Now, bitch, I know why he's important, because he's a damn judge, a lawyer, a mayor. If that's who you're talking about. Is that who you're talking about? Because that other one damn sure wasn't. What's his name? Alexander? He was nothing but seemed like someone that needed a place to stay. And taking care of Miss my Lucianne Wolf while she was around doing what she wanted to do with Lord knows who and what. And she did what she wanted to do. I respect her for that. But y'all need to tell the truth. I think it'll help y'all, because y'all are very uptight, angry people. Y'all need to do some releasing. I know all the history. I know all about all the chaos and the mayhems and the abuse that happened in that family. Y'all need to wake up and start telling the truth. That release that anger y'all got, and y'all hearts are cold, very cold, especially the girls in the family. The men, my dad's brother, y'all have a chance to really get healing from that. It starts by quitting idolizing the females of your family, because most of them are gone, narcissistic, okay? Narcissistic, very abusive. None of them are ever been in a healthy relationship, ever. I don't think any of them are married, not a one. I'm here to help break this generational curse. If any of you white people that that know exactly what I'm talking about, I will be willing, the first one to take a DNA test to prove this. And again, y'all have a tremendous amount of cousins that y'all can contact, and y'all can all get together and take a DNA test. But if no one wants to do it, they don't want to face the truth, I am available. You can inbox me on YouTube here. My phone number, I think it's available. Just tell me who you are and what's going on, and tell them, and just inbox me, and I'll be glad to get this over with, because I think this is something that will be very healing as a family. And everybody wants any type of dark clouds or generational curse to lift it from their life. And I might do a part 2, because I don't think I went through everything. But if you all go into the links, that will answer a lot of y'all questions. Oh yeah, I want to show how the names are on the tombstones. And it never does really good here, but I'm just going to show you what I got. The names Audrey Strait. Who would name their child that? I mean, come on now. Let's get real. This is my grandfather's tombstone. I wish I could get a good visual here. There you go. That's my grandfather's tombstone. You see his name? Audrey Strait, and his birthday. This is an alleged. This is the lawyer, the attorney, or whoever. That's his tombstone. You can't see it very. His tombstone is pretty well much covered. And this is my grandmother. That's the one. That's my grandfather's mother. There we go. Y'all, I'll be glad when I get my new equipment. If y'all would like to donate to me, my Cash App is $ Melba Kennedy, and it's in the bio. Yep, and that's, see his name? Audrey Strait Wolf. Why would my grandmother name a man Audrey Strait Wolf? That is the question that I need answered. Okay, guys, into next video. Much love and peace. And all this has been done with love and positivity from the bottom of my heart. I'm just seeking the truth and answers. And I will be willing to take a DNA test. Peace.